Hey friend, welcome back to the Elma Joy podcast, where we keep things real, cozy, and uplifting. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around at your life or even just in the mirror and thought, this isn't who I want to be anymore? Maybe you're feeling stuck, maybe uninspired, or maybe just kind of blah, like life has gone a little beige. If that sounds familiar, today's episode is especially for you. We're talking about how to rebrand your life, but not in a corporate or dramatic way. No need to burn everything down and start from scratch. This is about small, intentional shifts that make you feel more like you again, the inspired, hopeful, alive version of you. This is about remembering who you are and giving yourself permission to evolve. Before we start, I want to welcome you again to my channel. I am Elma Joy, a working professional, life coach, and content creator in San Diego, California. And whether you're tuning in on your morning walk, during your commute, or curled up at home, I am so glad you're here. All right, grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. Here are the 10 cozy, powerful ways to rebrand your life when you're feeling stuck or unmotivated. Tip 1. Create a new About Me. This one is fun and surprisingly powerful. I want you to imagine you're your own publicist. Write a little bio about yourself in the third person, but from the perspective of who you're becoming. So instead of saying, I'm someone who's always tired and overwhelmed, you get to say, she's someone who's learning to slow down and live with intention. This is like planting a flag for your next chapter. I did this once when I felt totally lost, and just writing that future version of me gave me something to grow towards. Try this. Write a few sentences and answer. Who are you becoming? Tip 2. Refresh your environment. Our spaces reflect our states, and sometimes changing our space can shift everything else. Even something simple, like rearranging your furniture, adding a new candle, or decluttering that one drawer that's been driving you nuts, can signal to your brain, hey, we're moving forward now. Create a corner of inspiration. Light changes everything. Tip 3. Rename your habits. Okay, hear me out. What if your morning routine became your morning magic hour? What if your workout became power time? What we name things really affects how we feel about them. I used to dread my routine until I reframed it. Now I call it my soul start. And it feels like a gift instead of a chore. Words matter, so try renaming your habits with love. Tip 4. Revisit old dreams. Remember that thing that you loved when you were little? That version of you is still inside of you. When I was feeling stuck a while back, I found an old notebook where I had written stories as a kid. Just rereading them made me feel alive again. So pick one dream from your past. Can you reconnect with it for just 10 minutes this week? Tip 5. Build a personal mood board. You know how brands have a vibe? So can you. Make a mood board, digital or physical, filled with colors, visuals, words, and quotes that capture how you really want to feel. Your board doesn't have to make sense to anyone else but you. It just has to make you feel. Let it live on your wall or your phone background. Let it remind you of who you're becoming. Tip 6. Try a weekly theme. This one's playful and powerful. Each week, pick a theme. It could be Joy Week, Reset Week, Connection Week, Explore Week. It gives your days a soft kind of direction without pressure. It helps you live with intention, even when your schedule is full. What's your theme for this week? Tip 7. Dress for the energy you want. This one is surprisingly emotional. There was a day I decided to dress like the version of me I was trying to grow into. Confident, calm, aligned. Not for anyone else, just for me. And you know what? It totally worked. I walked differently. I felt proud. So try it. Even if you're staying home, wear something that reminds you of who you're becoming. Tip 8. Declutter your digital life. Your phone and laptop should feel like safe, inspiring spaces, not places that drain you. So take 15 minutes today to unfollow accounts that make you feel less than. Unsubscribe from that newsletter that stresses you out. When your digital world reflects who you're becoming, not who you used to be, you feel lighter instantly. Tip 9. Change your default settings. Sometimes we're not stuck. We're just running on old settings. For example, do you automatically say yes to everything? Even when you're tired? Do you default to scrolling when you're bored? What if you pause and ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? Rebranding your life is really about rewriting your automatic responses gently over time. Tip 10. Write a new chapter title. Your life is a book. You've had some hard chapters, some great ones, but here's the magic. You get to title the next one. If the last chapter was burnout and survival, maybe the next one is soft power rising or healing and creating. or becoming them? Write it down. Make it the name of a new playlist. Let it guide you. So let's recap those 10 ways to gently rebrand your life. 1. Create a new about me. 2. Refresh your space. 3. Rename your habits. 4. Revisit old dreams. 5. Build a personal mood board. 6. Try weekly themes. 7. Dress for the energy you want. 8. Declutter your digital life. 9. Change your default settings. And finally, 10. Write a new chapter title. Friend, you are not stuck. You are evolving. You are allowed to feel lost and still begin again. Rebranding your life doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be true. You get to decide what this next season looks like, and I hope it feels aligned, energized, and full of meaning. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love if you shared it with someone who might need it too. And tell me, what's the title of your next chapter? Until next time, take care and remember, you are enough.